Fox Sierra, wind 04, 0 degrees 7 runway 05, clear to land.
Hey, welcome on board. I'm Thomas. I'm training to be a flight instructor, but I cannot fly with anyone in the aircraft at the moment due to the virus situation. So I'm going to take an attempt at teaching for the cameras. I'll show you how to take off, fly the circuit, and land the small aircraft. So enjoy. Golf Sierra Victor, Sierra 5, ready for departure.
Golf Sierra Victor, line up on runway 05.
Line from runway 05, Golf Sierra Victor. Okay, no traffic. Number locked, makes arrangement needed both. Carpet off, fuel on, switch is on. There we go. So once we get the takeoff clearance, what we're going to do is advance the power, use the feet to stay on the center line, so we'll keep the white line sort of going underneath the middle of the aircraft. Speed up, and once the speed hits 55, slowly rotate and go. There we go. Golf Sierra Victor 05 cleared for takeoff. So full throttle all the way there and hold it there. Hold the hands on the throttle. Use the feet to feel a little bit of right feet. Get the aircraft to the right. Airspeed is alive. And once we hit 55, rotate. We go up and we add a little bit more right rudder to keep it straight because the wheels are no longer helping us. And we're climbing. Bullet climb, and we'll keep it at 80 knots. So we'll keep the nose with the trim wheel, keep it pointed. And we'll keep flying in the runway direction and climb. We got an initial climb normally to 500 feet. We're going to ask it to continue to 1000. Past 200, flaps are up. Well, the gear in this plane is fixed, so we don't need to check. LADC where we are. Golf Sierra Victor, downwind 05.
Golf Sierra Victor is number 1.
Number 1, Golf Sierra Victor.
Victor Alpha Charlie, runway 05, cleared for takeoff Bravo departure, the wind 0708 at 13.
Okay, downwind checks. That means a logical flow through the cockpit, so we start at our left knee. Fuel tank is to the right. Magnetos are to both. Engine instruments in the green. Primer is locked. Fuel pumps on. Mixture is rich. Carb heat goes on. That's the downwind checks. So now the aircraft is sort of ready for a landing position. We see that our speed is in the white range on the airspeed indicator, which means we can go set the first set of flaps. So there they go. And that slows the aircraft down to about 80 knots. If you set 2100 RPM or 2200 before you started, the carb heat has reduced them a little bit. The flaps will slow down the aircraft. You see that we're now a little bit slow, so I'll give it a little bit of power. You have to play with it a bit. 2100 is a good starting point. Now we're going to look over the left shoulder and find the runway threshold. And if the threshold is 45 degrees behind your shoulder, that's a moment to start turning base. So we're flying here, we're still a little bit slow, so I'm adding a little bit of power. And we keep on watching for that. And once we get it, it's good. So we go back to 22, so you can see you play continuously to keep it there.
Sierra 4 runway 05, QNH is 1014.
So now it's about 45 degrees behind the shoulder. We go to 1500 RPM. We can do that slowly. While we do that, the plane will want to drop its nose by itself. So it wants to descend because it wants to remain at 80 knots. And we're just going to let it. We're going to make it turn to the left. And we want to be at 80 knots, but it's not a problem with 82, 83. Once we fly level again, we're going to pull a second step of flaps, hold the nose down a little bit because it wants to go up. That will slow us down to 70 knots, which is good. We can check there if there's any other traffic. And we see the runway out the left. Keep it at 70 knots, and we're going to turn towards the runway with a maximum of 30 degrees back.
Bravo Juliet Sierra Victor, clear touching over the wind 0707 up to 13.
Clear touch and go 05, Golf Sierra Victor. And we watch the speed again. So while we turn, we use the ailerons here to get in the middle of the runway, not too much with your feet. And once we're in the middle and level again, we're going to pull another stage of flaps.
Zulu number 2.
And now, let's stage your flaps. We want the aircraft to slow down to 65 knots. And that 65 we want to keep, but unlike normally, we want to keep that 65 with the nose. So if it's too slow, we push the nose. If it's too fast, we pull the nose. And at the same time, we're going to use the power to change our descent. So in this case, 63, I'm going to push just a little bit. Fine. And then what I want to do is keep those two blocks that you see on the runway. That's the aiming point. That's where we want to land. And I want to keep those in one spot on the windscreen. So I see now that we're 66, so we're good. We keep on flying like that. Obviously, we'll change a little bit so you respond all the time. And we keep on flying with those blocks there and use the ailerons to get to the right spot. And you see that it comes down to the runway almost by itself. And once we get there, we start to fly level. And once we fly level, we're going to reduce the power and then make it keep on flying. So we're going to essentially pull because we don't want to land. And there she goes. And because we want to keep it flying, we automatically make it land on the main wheels, which is important because those need to carry all the weight. And then we slowly let it roll out. From here, of course, we need to steer with the feet. So you need to use your feet to stay on the white line, to the left, to the right. There we go. We're going to roll out, and we can slowly press the tops of the pedals, both at the same time, to straight ahead. And the tower is going to tell us vacate to the right. First right at Charlie, Golf Sierra Victor. The first right is here, that's the little sign, Sierra 4. We wait for the speed to be below 20 knots before we start to do the turn, so we want to brake a little bit more. And we're nice and slow.
Charlie over X-ray.
And once it shows no speed anymore, it's safe to start turning, so we turn with the feet. So that was my first time teaching on camera. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is a real lesson, now would be your moment to shine and try it yourself. But if you liked these videos and virtual lessons, please click like and subscribe down there somewhere in the bottom of the screen. And if you think you want to try this yourself, send me an email, thomas@fromthehangar.com. And I'll try to arrange a trial lesson for you either with our club or with any of the schools that I can do frequent. There are a lot of them. And it's a really nice way to get to do this yourself just for 1 hour with an instructor. It's awesome. But be warned, it is how you get addicted, and it is how it started for me. Thank you for watching. Bye.